Good morning. This is Karen Davis. I am the Career Development Coordinator at Croatan High School, and we are here today with instructors from Carteret Community College and business employees from Winter Custom Yachts and Jarrett Bay to discuss boat manufacturing and boat building in Carteret County. If we could, just let's go around and introduce ourselves. And let's just start with Billy.
Good morning. My name is Billy Hurley. I'm the lead instructor for the Diesel Heavy Equipment program at Carteret Community College. The program is diesel heavy equipment, but we are very heavy centered on the marine trades, mainly on the service side. We do work with a little bit of Stacy and a little bit of Gabby, trying to get them some good technicians and some good employees to try and help them build boats.
And Scott.
Good morning. This is Scott Leahy. I'm with Carteret Community College. I'm the Maritime Programs Coordinator. I handle mostly our continuing education programs, but I'm also filling in and helping out with our curriculum programs for our boat manufacturer and service diploma certificate programs. And I also handle Con Ed boat building classes. We have a boat building academy where we're focusing on a variety of the techniques, but they're more short-term training to get you dedicated skill sets to build the boat you're after. That's it.
All right. Let's go with Gabby.
I'm Gabby Mulholland. I'm the HR director for Winter Custom Yachts located in Hubert, North Carolina. We are a custom Carolina sport fishing yacht builder. We build boats from 24 to 75 feet, and we enjoy doing it.
And Stacy.
Hi, I am Stacy Johnson, and I'm the HR manager and recruitment and retention manager for Jarrett Bay Boat Works. We too build custom sport fishing boats. We also have a service section. So for any carpenter, electrician, mechanic we hire, it's for new construction and service. So we do offer both opportunities.
Okay. And let's go back to Carteret Community College. Billy, what exactly types of courses, and I'm going to give Billy and Scott a chance to answer these questions. What types of courses and pathways do you in particular offer students?
So with our Pathways program, we offer four classes straight from high school students. They would be our introduction classes. They would be introduction to automotive electrical, which actually it's not just the automotive side. It covers basic 12-volt theory, how to read schematics, how to build basic circuits. So it's really cool. So we've got that. We've got introduction to automotive technology, which is more of the safety aspects, how to use tools properly, what the actual tools are. We get a lot of students that come in that know absolutely nothing. So we get them from knowing absolutely nothing to actually be certified to use some different types of tools. Right now, we're working with NC3 and Snap-on to get actual Snap-on certifications for different things that we have through our curriculum. We also have a PC skills class that both Gabby and Stacy are going to help me out next year. We learn how to use computers. We go through a little bit of like a demonstration interview, a mock interview with resumes, and a little bit of helping building resumes and hopefully get them used to or in the process of starting to get their career on track. And then we also have a marine engines program. Our marine engines program, we're basically centered on diesel engines, and we give students the basic concepts of how a marine diesel engine works.
All right, very good. Scott?
All right. So in the boat manufacturer and service side, we offer the pathways. We broke them up into categories. So we've got our woodworking side of it, where you're dealing with basic wood tools, shop tools, learning how to form and fit wooden pieces together to build the backbone of the custom boats and traditional wooden boats. That takes us all the way into a little bit of drafting and lofting, where you're actually designing and how to take patterns from the designs and turn them into actual functional members on board a boat. Then we also run a composite section, which is fiberglass repair, how to lay it up, how to build molds, to pop out the pieces needed to go on the boats. And then we also have another component, which is our systems side, which is where we focus on plumbing systems, electrical systems, and electronic systems. And that's, you can go into each one of those separate categories to get some more specialized training, find out which category really fits your learning style, what your skill set is, what you really desire to work in. And then on the other side of that, we also offer, on the Con Ed side, we offer a Marine Captains program for those that enjoy driving the boats and all that. And then we also have an Able Seaman program started up, which is a footway on to working on the North Carolina Ferry Division boats. So those are somewhat of the programs that I'm organizing on my side.
All right, good. And Billy, you mentioned some of this. What kind of certifications do you guys offer in your courses?
So right now, the only real certifications we have are going to be through Snap-on. On the diesel side, it's not like the automotive side where you have ASE certifications, which are industry standards. So we don't teach a ton of certifications, but we do have right now 2 aftermarket certifications through Snap-on, which would be your basic multimeter certification on how to use a multimeter. We also have a starting and charging certification, which will cover all aspects of batteries, and then your starting and charging systems, both on automobiles, heavy equipment, boats, pretty much anything that has a battery, an alternator, or some sort of charging system, and a starter. So those are the 2 right now that we have. Once we get out of the Pathways program, we go to our advanced marine electrical stuff. We try to teach our class. So if a student in my classes wants to become ABYC certified, ABYC being the American Boat Yacht Council, it's a good organization that I believe both Gabby and Stacy, their manufacturers, both Winter and Jarrett Bay, they kind of build their boats to those certifications. We do offer some training. We teach the classes to those criteria. So if a student wanted to go and get that certification, they will be ready to take those tests and get those third-party certifications.
All right, very good. Scott, do you offer any certifications in the courses that you teach?
Yes, we do. We also we focus on the ABYC, and that is, as Mr. Hurley was saying, it focuses on electrical. We also have a component on composites, the electronic side, engine install and rigging, outboard propulsion, and those courses, while they're designed to enhance your knowledge base. So the course you'll take at the college will get you the skills base, and then the ABYC certification shows to future employers and to the industry that you're more knowledgeable about the given topic that we take the test for. And then we also offer in our captain's licensing, that is a Coast Guard approved course, along with our able-bodied seaman courses. So that's the certificates you get with those.
And at what age can students begin taking your classes? Is there an age requirement?
For the Coast Guard approved courses, you have to be 18. However, your sea service, you have to have a minimum of 1 year of days on the water. So if you've grew up going out on the boat and working on the water, as long as you have the sea time, and that sea time can go back to your 16th birthday, to be able to be credited for this time. So while you have to wait till you're 18 to take the course, your sea time can start back when you're 16.
Okay. Mr. Hurley, is there an age restriction or requirement for your courses?
I don't have any. I just ask the students are mature enough to be in an environment with adults. We have, I know in some of my introduction classes, we have 16-year-old students. I don't have a problem. I don't have any age restrictions. Just as long as you're mature enough to be in a class, if you're 16 years old with some of my students that are, in their 20s, 30s, 40s, and some students we actually have are even in our 60s, retirees that want to come and take some more college classes. That's all we have. So we don't really have an age restriction.
Okay, that's good to know. All right, thank you guys. And let's touch on our employers. Stacy, what types of jobs do you guys have available at Jarrett Bay? Not necessarily what you might be hiring for right now, but
Mhm.
I guess cover all aspects of your business.
Yeah, like I mentioned earlier, carpenters, mechanics, electricians, that's pretty standard for anyone. And like I said, it's for the service side and the new construction side. So if you're more into wanting to build the new halls, that would be our new construction side. You just want to fix any boat that comes in, that would be our service side. We also have retail opportunities. We have a fuel dock, so we need some help down there, especially during the summer when it gets so busy. We have a travel lift crew. So they're the group that puts the boats in the water and takes them out of the water. And Billy, we need that diesel mechanic to handle all of our rolling equipment, all our forklifts, the travel lifts, pretty much anything.
Oh, Stacy, you muted on accident.
Okay. Anything that has a motor that's not a boat, we need somebody just to maintain and service all of that equipment. So you don't have to be a carpenter or mechanic or electrician. We do have many opportunities outside of that.
Gabby?
Pretty much identical to what Stacy was saying. We're looking for the exact same thing. So on the comprehensive service side, that's boats that are coming in to be maintenance, whether it's maintenance, retrofits, storage. We have the need for someone to operate a travel lift. We have a 75-ton travel lift. So individuals that can, block, jack stand, that's simplicity, but then also bottom paint, that service side, we're in desperate need of it. And so someone that has a passion for boats, that's a big key when it comes to boat building and when it comes to the marine industry in general. It's hard work. And so we need people who are passionate about boats, but want to work hard too, and see these masterpieces go out on the water and splash. On the new construction side, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, we call those our MEP technicians. It's having an eye for detail, doing AC, DC wiring, bonding. Someone who has, on the new construction side, that's a carpenter that likes putting things together, putting our jigs together. I call them the puzzle piece. Comes off the CNC machine and being able to do that. Composites, elimination, glasswork. It's an itchy job. And it can be a hot job in a suit, but it's very important having, an eye for detail. So glasswork, composites, new construction, carpentry, also interior finish. Interior finish is something that it's the beauty work of the boat, putting cabinetry together, laying veneer, laying floors, handling different species of wood, whether it's teak, walnut. Those are some specialty items. They're high-end wood pieces, and being able to have an eye for detail is with that as well. Painters are very much needed. You have a different side when it comes to painting. You have the interior finish side, which is sealing, and then you also have another side, which is the fairing, the bondo work. It's hard work. It's tough, but it makes the boat beautiful. So someone to be able to do that as well. There's lots of skills. Stacy and I are looking for the same thing.
Okay, that's good. So when you guys are looking for employees, what are some of the things, let's help our students out. What are some of the things that you are looking for when you are going to hire someone? Stacy?
Like Gabby said, just having a passion for boats. We can teach you what we need you to know and to learn. We're piggybacking off of the community college. We are helping with their boat manufacturing. So just having a passion for boats. Again, we'll teach you if you're willing to learn and willing to be taught. Just showing up to work, as easy as that sounds, just show up every day and give it your best. We're not saying you have to be perfect, just give it your best. And really just embrace it. If you're here and you love boats, you may come in as a carpenter and just realize that's not for you. It's okay. Let's find what is for you. You may be a great mechanic. and you just don't know until you get in there. So don't get discouraged by any means, but just really give it your best effort once you're in here.
Gabby, you have anything to add? What you're looking for when you have an employee?
The only thing I'd add to that is someone who's conscious and takes pride in their work. When it comes to boat building, a good boat builder takes a lot of pride in their work. I have noticed that is the common characteristics of a good boat builder. They are a very prideful person, which is a good thing. And I tend to tell people, this is the one job where having OCD is okay. We like OCD. We're building perfection. And so having a really good eye, being conscious of your work, we like to say, when we're building $1 million boats, you don't want to just lay things down anywhere. Being conscious, laying protective gear down, taking pride in your work. It's a masterpiece. And so being very conscious, that's another part of that.
All right, good. Well, thank you guys for meeting with all of us today. Clearly, we all work together a lot anyway, and have different projects going on. Do you guys have any questions for each other or questions for me? Or what can we do as a school system to help you guys out at the community college, or as far as employment goes?
We have worked with you in getting interns throughout the school year. We love interns, because they are just sponges. They're there, they want to be there. So the earlier that we can get in with the high school kids, even middle school kids, there are a lot of people in this area that have just grown up on the water and love the water, love boats, everything about boats. Just getting involved at an earlier level. Like I said, we are working with the community college, so we have no problem with employees taking classes to be better at what they're doing. That's the other thing. Everyone can always learn something new and something different. Things change constantly. Just types of woods that you use and how we build boats, it is changing. So if we can get more high school kids in to do internships for a semester or two, we really do welcome that.
And we do try.
Yes, you do.
I mean, I've had interns at both places. So we definitely like to put kids on the right track with what it is that they like and what they enjoy. That's beneficial for everybody.
Karen, if I can add, this is Scott Lee. If I can just add, we're also running over at the college. We're running these short classes called part of our boat building academy. And that is a great way, if you're interested, to come out to learn a specific thing, to see, hey, maybe I could build a boat, or maybe I'm interested in a little bit of composites, or maybe I'd like to try something out. These classes are designed to be, a couple nights a week, or they're, 5 days in a row during the summer. And it's just an opportunity to come out and see if it's a good fit and it's something you're interested in.
Scott, when do those classes start? I know you said.
We're going to be running our next section of the Boat Building Academy, which is going to be, I believe it's the second week in June. So it's during the summer break. It's a 5-day session. We're going to be building 2 to 3 traditional Down East style Harkers Island skiffs. And we've got a professional boat builder, master boat builder of his craft, of these traditional juniper skiffs. And it should be a pretty fun class. I plan on taking it as well.
All right, sounds good. I'll definitely get the word out around here if students are interested. Does anybody else have anything to add? Any questions?
Karen, I think the last thing that I'd want to add is as soon as we're able to come back into the schools, I know once COVID is pretty much done and over with, and we're able to get back into the schools, I would love to get into Croatan and just open up to them the possibilities of being a technician. I can go and work on a boat. I can work on a piece of heavy equipment. I can work on a truck. I can work on anything that's got a diesel engine in it. I know we're centered around boats, but there are a lot of the same ideas, a lot of the same ways that stuff works. Is if you have that mechanical knack, as a good technician, you can understand the concepts of how something works. You're not just limited to one field. So I would love to get into the high schools and I would love to introduce my skill and my trade to some students that would love to, that are even thinking about doing it. So that would be awesome.
All right, we can make that happen for sure.
I don't want to speak for Gabby, but I'm pretty sure that we both agree that, once things are open and we're allowed back in, we would love to come talk to the students.
Absolutely.
Okay, and we can make that happen, and not just here at Croatan, but throughout the county at west and east as well. We can
Absolutely.
set up some stuff for everyone. All right. Well, I'm going to stop recording.